Okay, possible breakout pullback short. Here's the breakout point. Here's the breakout. It's too sideways in here for me to be shorting. Now you got two legs up. This is different. I personally started looking at the 3-minute chart in here, and I started taking low to scalps when there was a two-legged pullback to the moving average and a bear reversal bar. I didn't take this. I probably should have taken this as well. Not a good looking. I don't like to see inside bars after signal bars, because a lot of times it just leads to tight trading range and the breakout fails. But on a strong bear day, oh, look at that. So it did fail. So I didn't take it and it failed anyway. Okay, 3 pushes down. A lot of times channels end with 3 pushes. The slope in here is less than the slope here, so the momentum is slowing. But that's not a strong bear, bull reversal bar, so I can't buy that. I'll have to wait for a breakout pullback to buy or look to short. Okay, 2 legs up, 1, 2, possible short. I'd rather short a bear bar at the moving average, but it's a doji. Okay, sold off. Another attempted long, possible expanding triangle, down, up, down, up, down. Again, 3 pushes down in a channel. I think that's a reasonable long setup. It's also a breakout pullback. This broke out of the channel and it pulled back, so I think that's an okay long setup, a good looking bar. But it didn't trigger, and instead the market tried to sell off some more. I don't like to short at the bottom of the channel. I don't mind shorting near the top of the channel, or bear bars, but I don't want to be shorting at the bottom, because channels do this. You know, they go to a new low and then they go sideways to up. Another possible bull signal, but to me that's not a strong looking long, so I can't buy that. You know, that bar has a 3-tick tail and it's in a little channel down here, so if there's a good breakout pullback following it, I'll buy it, but otherwise I'm not going to buy that. To me, that's not a good looking breakout pullback. There wasn't much of a breakout here, so I still can't go long. Okay, now the issue is the 2 pushes up to the moving average, up, sideways, up, low 2 short. At this point, I was taking trades off the 3-minute, so I'm sure I did not take this, but it is a low 2 short at the moving average. Okay, 6 ticks. Okay, and so the traders are obviously scalping. Okay, another new low and a reversal. Every time it goes to a new low, it's reversing. Okay, so there are buyers in here, and there are a lot of bull bars in here. But, you know, again, this bar is overlapping the prior bar and these other bars by too much, and it's forcing traders to buy too high and 2-tick tail at the top. So I think that's a bad-looking long setup. Okay, again, possible failure. 2 pushes up, 1, 2. I'm not going to short that. It's a doji bar after a reversal, so there may be a second push up, and there is. I'm certainly not going to buy that. If I wasn't going to buy this because it's too high up in the range, I'm not going to buy that because it's even higher. Okay, and I didn't short down here, and I think that's fine. I don't want to short at the bottom of a channel. Okay, again, 3 pushes down, but that's not a strong bull bar, so I can't buy that. And I don't want to short at the bottom of a channel that's starting to go almost sideways. Okay, again, not a strong looking bull bar, so I can't buy that. If the market goes up, I'll look to buy a pullback. If it goes down, I'll look to buy a reversal. You know, I said that several times today. Again, another attempt to reverse up, but not a good looking setup. I should have shorted this. You know, the market went up, down, up to the moving average and trend line, closed near the low. I should have shorted that, and I just made a mistake. I don't know. I think I saw it just a second or two too late. That's not a strong bull bar, and I was talking about this trend channel line, and I really wanted this line to get tested. I wanted the market to poke through it and reverse up. You know, I said that many times. Okay, possible short. There's room, 6 ticks down or so to the moving average. I didn't short that, not to the moving average, to the trend channel line. Okay, so this is the trade that I've been talking about for several hours. Not great because the momentum down is so strong, but I think it's okay. Okay looking entry bar. Problem with the follow through. However, I think, I mentioned at the time it was probably good for 2 to 4 points, 2 or 3 points. I always take at least half off at 2 points and then move the stop to break even, so at least I get something out of it. Market's testing the trend channel line. It poked out of the top of the channel by a fraction of a tick. That's the minimum objective. When the market breaks through the bottom of a channel, it usually then breaks through the top of the channel, and it met the minimum objective. It broke through. Possible sell-off here, test of the trend line, test of the moving average, but the momentum up is pretty good. Okay, same thing. And to me, this is a breakout. It's a reversal. It broke out of the bottom of the channel and reversed up. So I think that's not a great short. The range is so big that it might work, and it did. Okay, so now you got a double bottom. You got a bear flag, a breakout, and a possible failed breakout for a trade up. Technically, you could buy above that, but that's your risk. So I don't think it's good. You could buy above the bull bar as well, but it's getting late in the day. So I think it's probably not a good trade. Okay, these longs are still long. It's setting up a low too short. There's a leg up, down, up, but I'm not going to short down here, and I'm not going to do anything. These longs are still alive. Their stop wasn't hit below their entry bar or below the signal bar. Second entry long, but again, it's getting late in the day. Bad looking entry bar, no follow through. Okay, so we have a channel. The market in the next day or two should test up in this area, but we still have the 60-minute spike and channel, and the 60-minute, and we're barely down low enough to qualify as a test of the start of the channel. It's probably low enough, but I'd rather have it come down a little closer to 55. So on Monday we have a target below the market, the 60-minute channel beginning, and a target above the market, the 5-minute channel. I'm assuming that we're going to get, I think the odds are pretty good, 60% or more, that we'll test both in the next couple of days.